Hello, I'm A.J. Hammer, broadcasting tonight and every night from New York City.
Hi there, everyone. I'm Brooke Anderson, coming to you from Hollywood. And tonight, is Jennifer Aniston trying to pull off a love hoax?
Yeah, that's what everybody was asking today after Aniston was seen cozying up to another one of her co-stars at one of Hollywood's biggest nights, the Golden Globes. There were brand new eyebrow-raising reports today of Jennifer and Gerard Butler engaging in some kissing in the kitchen at the Globes. But hold on just a second, because Showbiz Tonight smells something fishy here. Like all this is conveniently coming out just as Jen and Gerard, and do I dare brand them Gerardiston, have a movie to promote. Okay, call us crazy, but I can tell you this all made for big news breaking today. Everyone's talking about how Jennifer Aniston and Gerard Butler steamed up the red carpet at the Golden Globe Awards.
They were very touchy-feely. They certainly seemed like a couple.
And we just got word today that Aniston and Butler, who co-star in the upcoming movie The Bounty Hunter,
You cannot be serious!
I'm dead serious.
are reportedly teaming up for a super sexy photo shoot.
These new photographs are so X-rated that I hear some of them will never be printed.
Yes, it's true. The new it couple is Aniston and Butler. And Showbiz Tonight can tell you, wait a second here. The public canoodling with a famous man and the steamy photo shoots that all just happened before Aniston's new movie? We gotta say, we've seen this movie before. It's a common pattern with Jennifer Aniston. We at Showbiz Tonight gotta say, Jen, we love you, but we're on to you.
A lot of this romantic involvement is actually to sell tickets to their new movie.
Rob Shooter of PopEater.com tells Showbiz Tonight, Aniston and Butler aren't really a couple, but their touchy-feely show at the Golden Globes may have had an ulterior motive, boosting interest in their movie The Bounty Hunter, which hits theaters in March.
After they presented, studio executives asked them to sit in the audience together. They thought this would be great publicity.
But Showbiz Tonight can tell you, this is nothing new with Jennifer Aniston, whose headline-seeking antics are so common, it's almost like she has a Jennifer Aniston pre-movie checklist. Check 1. Right before your movie comes out, fan rumors of a romance with a famous guy. Jen's definitely checked that one off with the whole Gerard Butler thing, just like she did when she hooked up with Vince Vaughn in 2006 when they filmed The Breakup.
I want you to want to do the dishes.
Why would I want to do dishes?
But for Aniston, it doesn't always have to be a co-star. Last year, her public on-again, off-again relationship with John Mayer just happened to be on again right before the release of her movie, He's Just Not That Into You. We're just saying, Jen's love life has extremely good timing.
I think Jennifer must know that any man that's associated with her is going to get a lot of press.
Jen's reportedly also nailing down step 2 of her pre-movie checklist, a racy magazine photo shoot. Pop Eater's Rob Shooter tells Showbiz Tonight she just finished one with Gerard Butler for an upcoming issue of W Magazine.
Jennifer is practically naked. She's wearing silk stockings and lingerie.
Jen's no stranger to super sexy magazine photos. Her recent GQ cover, where she wears nothing but a tie, hit newsstands just before her movie Marley and Me hit theaters.
John, please grab him.
Jennifer's no fool. She knows that she's got a new movie coming out, and when she turns up on the cover of W, practically naked, everyone's going to be talking about Jennifer.
But Jen has yet to check off the last item on her pre-movie checklist, the tell-all interview about her ex, Brad Pitt. Last year, Jen made a big splash on Oprah and in Vogue magazine.
He asked me a question, and I basically just answered it as honestly as I could.
When she called comments from Angelina Jolie, quote, uncool. Aniston's Jolie diss also happened right around the time of Marley and Me's release. And it's probably a safe bet that Jen will share a little bit more of her feelings about Brangelina right before The Bounty Hunter comes out.
If she wants to get attention for a movie, this girl knows how to do it.
Yes, Jen's pre-movie checklist is run and rerun about as often as her old show Friends.
I remember that I was in seat 32C because that's my bra size.
And just like Friends reruns, we still can't stop watching.
So is Jennifer Aniston pulling a fast one on all of us, or is this new romance the real deal? Joining me tonight in Hollywood is Carlos Diaz, who's a correspondent for Extra. In New York tonight, Megan Alexander, who's a correspondent with Inside Edition. Okay, Carlos, Megan, since Jennifer Aniston was reportedly getting cozy with her latest co-star Gerard Butler at the Golden Globes, everybody's been all abuzz. Maybe I'm being a cynic here, but it does seem that every time Jen has a new movie, she's got a new man on her arm. Carlos, do you think Jen's new romance is just a hoax?
You're talking about Antler, right? Aniston and Butler. Here's my thing. Yeah, thank you. Here's, Jennifer Aniston, when Marley and Me came out, had Owen Wilson by her side during the junkets, so no one could ask her about her personal life. But what does she do when The Bounty Hunter comes out next month or in March? I mean, she's going to have Gerard Butler by her side, for the junkets. You're going to say, well, hey, are you guys dating? But the thing is, she brought John Mayer back, for when Marley and Me came out, and also when the Oscars were happening last year. So you're right. She always has that man on her arm when she's got big things going on in her life.
Yeah, she brought him back. He got another shot, Carlos. Well, I want to whip out Jen's pre-movie checklist one more time. Take a look at this. Romance with a famous guy. Okay. Done. A Racy magazine photo shoot, reportedly in the works, and a tell-all interview about Brad Pitt. Well, we're still waiting for that one. Megan, she is 2 for 3 here. Has Jen come up with a winning formula, if indeed this is a publicity stunt, or are we just being too tough on her?
I got to tell you, Brooke, I would love to see the two of these people together. They are an adorable couple. I love it. Yeah, I think it's a publicity stunt, but you know what? What about if they do end up starting to date? I mean, who could forget her and Vince Vaughn with the breakup? And then Brad and Angelina on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, when these things actually happen organically, golden publicity. So I love them together. I think it is a hoax right now, but who knows what could happen?
I spoke to Gerard on the red carpet at the Golden Globes, and he is one hunk of a man. So I could see if Jennifer is indeed smitten with him, they would make a gorgeous couple if indeed they truly are into each other. But let's be honest here. Jennifer Aniston hasn't come out with a blockbuster movie in a really long time. If a new romance, a little canoodling is all she needs to bring attention to her films, Carlos, should we be applauding her for making a smart career move here? I mean, girls got to pay the bills.
Well, let's get one thing straight. If the cast of Friends are in sync, then Jennifer Aniston's Justin Timberlake. I mean, she's the breakout star of that person because, Courtney Cox was the star going in, and she's doing TV. Lisa Kudrow, what's she doing? The rest of the guys in the show aren't doing anything. We're talking about Jennifer Aniston, and like you said, not because of her movies, because of her social life. So I got to give her an A+ right there about staying in the public eye and keeping our interest.
Yeah, and
Megan, you brought up a really good point. If Jen's love life is going to help her sell tickets at the box office, are we wrong for calling her out on it?
I got to tell you, he is the guy of the moment, too. Butler is the guy of the moment, so she's very smart. I say we should just enjoy it. I think everyone wants to see Jennifer happy and with somebody. She definitely has the sympathy factor for everybody, so I'm crossing my fingers for these two. I know it's a long shot, but I am.
Yeah, I am too. I hope it works out. But I do have to bring up the Brad Pitt factor here. It has been 5 long years since they split. People are still obsessed with Jen finding love after Brad. Here, Megan and I are crossing our fingers for her. Carlos, should Jen just take it as a compliment that people are rooting for her to find Mr. Right, even if it means giving up any semblance of privacy?
Yeah, we are. I mean, we do feel for her. I mean, she in the public eye, she got screwed out of the whole Brad Pitt situation with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. So we're rooting for her to find somebody new. But I think it's about time she sits down with Oprah or Diane Sawyer or Carlos Diaz and talks about Brad Pitt and what went on in that relationship.
She has the audience.
Yeah, she would have the audience. Carlos Diaz, Megan Alexander, thank you both.